The Promised Land. Unveiling secrets and shattering expectations. The very mention of the Promised Land conjures images of a utopian haven, flowing with milk and honey. But what if reality painted a far more intriguing, even unsettling picture? What secrets might this fabled land hold, buried beneath layers of myth and speculation? Could the truth shatter our preconceived notions and leave us reeling with unexpected revelations? In this video, we will explore deep into the mysteries of the Promised Land, questioning everything we thought we knew and unearthing secrets that may just rewrite history. The concept of the Promised Land dates back to ancient times and is deeply rooted in religious and cultural beliefs. It has been a central theme in various scriptures and traditions, with each culture offering its own interpretation of what this land represents. In this video, we will uncover the historical origins of the Promised Land, tracing its significance through different civilizations and religious texts. She goes on to say, quoting American Midwestern writer Scott Russell Sanders, "All enduring literature is local, rooted in place, in landscape or cityscape, in particular ways of speech and climates of mind." The disturbing truth about the Promised Land is that it has been manipulated and used as a tool to further political agendas. Using the concept of homeland for an American institution more realistically connotes an Israeli imaginary, serving since the early days of Zionist inspiration as an emotional draw to Jews around the world to return to the putative land of their ancient inheritance. The Promised Land, often portrayed as a place of hope and destiny, has been exploited for political purposes, serving as an emotional draw to promote specific agendas and influence global affairs. In exploring the history of the Promised Land, it becomes apparent that its significance has been manipulated and used as a tool to further political agendas. The Promised Land, once seen as a beacon of hope and destiny, is far more complex and controversial than initially believed. It is essential to critically examine the historical revelations about the Promised Land that will challenge everything you thought you knew, shedding light on its manipulation for political purposes and the diverse interpretations that have shaped its meaning throughout history. The significance of the Promised Land has evolved and been shaped by various cultures, religions, and political agendas throughout history. Throughout history, the allure of the Promised Land has driven countless explorers, adventurers, and religious leaders to embark on quests to find this fabled place. From ancient expeditions to modern-day pursuits, we will examine the enduring human fascination with the Promised Land and the impact it has had on societies, politics, and even international relations. The Promised Land has become a symbol of desire and longing for many, representing a hope for a better future and a sense of belonging. It is evident that the concept of the Promised Land has been utilized strategically by various parties to advance their own agendas and manipulate public sentiment. Ultimately, the complex nature of the Promised Land underscores the need for critical examination and understanding. The Promised Land holds layers of meaning, intertwined with history, politics, and religious beliefs. It is crucial to approach the concept of the Promised Land with a discerning eye, acknowledging its diverse interpretations and the potential for manipulation. Land, in the Hebrew Bible, plays a profound role in shaping the identity and collective memory of Israel. The connection between the land of Israel and Jewish identity is deeply rooted in historical narratives and religious beliefs. Furthermore, the emphasis on the significance of the land of Israel in textbooks and literature contributes to the portrayal of Israel as the rightful and exclusive homeland for Jews, while simultaneously downplaying the connection between Palestinians and their ancestral land. The land serves as a focal point for both religious and political ideologies, making it a highly contentious and complex issue in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The Israeli settlement building in Palestinian lands has been a major obstacle to achieving lasting peace, as it intensifies territorial disputes and hinders the possibility of a two-state solution. The importance of understanding the multifaceted nature of the Promised Land narrative is crucial in order to navigate the complexities and conflicts surrounding this concept. The Promised Land is a complex and deeply contested concept that holds significant cultural, political, and emotional significance. Therefore, it is essential to approach discussions and decisions regarding the land with sensitivity, open-mindedness, and a commitment to understanding the different perspectives and narratives at play. Despite the popular perceptions of the Promised Land as a paradise of prosperity, there are hidden truths and complexities that challenge these idealized visions. We will unravel the reality behind the myths, shedding light on the geopolitical, environmental, and social dynamics that have shaped the Promised Land and its inhabitants. By exploring the historical, religious, and cultural factors that have contributed to the significance of the Promised Land, we can gain a more nuanced understanding of the complexities of the Israeli and the deeply rooted attachments that different groups have to the land. Understanding the complex and multifaceted nature of the Promised Land narrative is crucial to navigating the It requires recognizing the various historical, religious, and geopolitical factors that contribute to the significance of the Promised Land. From the ancient biblical narratives to the modern-day political landscape, the Promised Land has been a symbol of hope and yearning, but it has also been a subject of manipulation and power play. This complexity highlights the need for a deeper exploration of the multifaceted layers of this concept. The intertwining of historical, religious, and political factors has shaped the Promised Land narrative in varying ways, making it imperative to approach it with a discerning eye and an open heart. By acknowledging the religious, historical, and symbolic importance of the Holy Land to different religious groups, we can begin to understand how these deep-seated beliefs have shaped and continue to shape the portrayal of the Promised Land as a homeland for a specific group or faith has been a source of contention and conflict, particularly in the context of the deeply rooted attachments and claims to the land have fueled disputes, complexities that continue to challenge peace and stability in the region. To achieve reconciliation and long-lasting peace, it is necessary to recognize the importance of land resources while also acknowledging that narratives must evolve. By shifting the focus from territorial ownership to a recognition of national identities, there is potential for a shift in the narrative that can pave the way for understanding and reconciliation. This perspective suggests it is not only about physical control of the land, but also about conflicting identities and the recognition of each other's national identities. Unraveling the truth behind the myths and idealized visions of the Promised Land requires delving into the geopolitical, environmental, and social dynamics that have shaped its reality. By acknowledging the complexities and historical intricacies, a more nuanced understanding of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the dire-seated connections to the land can be attained. This understanding can foster empathy and pave the way for meaningful dialogue and reconciliation between the Israel and Palestinian peoples. By recognizing the multifaceted nature of the Promised Land narrative and its intertwining with religious, historical, and political factors, we can begin to move towards a more comprehensive and inclusive approach to resolving the Furthermore, it is important to consider the emotional and subjective aspects of the conflict. This journey of unraveling the truth behind the Promised Land not only provides insights into the complexities of historical narratives, but also fosters an appreciation for the diversity of perspectives and narratives at play. As we navigated these complex discussions and decisions, it is essential to approach them with sensitivity, open-mindedness, and a commitment to understanding the intricate layers of significance that the Promised Land holds for different communities and individuals. Is a deeply rooted and multifaceted issue that goes beyond mere territorial disputes. It encompasses questions of national identity, historical narratives, and the emotional bonds to the land. In order to achieve a lasting resolution, it is necessary to acknowledge the interconnectedness of these factors and engage in meaningful dialogue that respects and recognizes the identities and aspirations of both the Israeli and Palestinian people. As we confront the shocking revelations about the Promised Land, we must also consider its future. What implications do these truths hold for the concept of the Promised Land in the modern world? In this final chapter, we will explore the implications of our discoveries and contemplate the evolving significance of the Promised Land in the context of contemporary society. With an ever-changing global landscape and shifting dynamics in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, the concept of the Promised Land continues to evolve. It is a fluid and complex notion that encompasses not only territorial claims, but also the aspirations, identities, and narratives of different communities. In order to move towards a more just and inclusive future, it is necessary to recognize the diverse perspectives and narratives surrounding the Promised Land. This recognition can pave the way for a comprehensive and inclusive approach to resolving, one that acknowledges the emotional, subjective, and historical significance of the land to both Israelis and Palestinians. The recognition of the multifaceted nature of the Promised Land can serve as a foundation for building a future that prioritizes understanding, empathy, and dialogue, rather than perpetuating conflicts and divisions. The Promised Land holds deep significance for both Israelis and Palestinians. It encompasses their national identity, historical narratives, emotional bonds, and religious connections. Recognizing the complexity of the conflict and the multiple layers involved will be essential in order to foster understanding, empathy, and ultimately, a resolution that respects the rights and aspirations of all parties involved. Achieve a lasting resolution and promote reconciliation between Israelis and Palestinians, it is crucial to recognize the dear historical, emotional, and religious bonds that both Israelis and Palestinians have with the land in question. In order to achieve reconciliation between Israelis and Palestinians, it is important to acknowledge that the conflict is primarily a conflict of identity rather than solely a dispute over territorial claims. To achieve a lasting resolution and promote reconciliation between Israelis and Palestinians, it is crucial to recognize the dear historical, emotional, and religious bonds that both Israelis and Palestinians have with the land in question. The ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict is deeply intertwined with the complex and multifaceted narrative of the Promised Land. Throughout history, this narrative has been shaped by religious, historical, and political factors, leading to deeply rooted attachments and claims to the land by both Israelis and Palestinians. However, delving into the geopolitical, environmental, and social dynamics that have shaped the reality of the Promised Land reveals a more nuanced understanding of the conflict and the connections to the land. The Promised Land holds deep significance for both Israelis and Palestinians, encompassing their national identity, historical narratives, emotional bonds, and religious connections. Recognizing the complexity of the conflict and the multiple layers involved will be essential in fostering understanding, empathy, and ultimately, a resolution that respects the rights and aspirations of all parties involved. What are your views? Let us know in the comment section. So, We hope you like our video, then do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for more such videos. Thanks for watching.